Yo, what's going on, Jungle Cats? Gatos here, coming at you with a new video. So the Mythical Island mini set released this week, and I've been having a lot of fun with all the different cards. We are also getting an Emblem event today, which is super quick. It seems like they're just dropping lots of stuff back to back, which is awesome. So yeah, I just wanted to put together a video showcasing some decks that I've been enjoying, and here's like 5 decks that I've been having a lot of fun with. These aren't like the top of the meta, but they are, some of them compete pretty well. I've been testing around with a lot of decks, and these are some of the ones that I've been having the most success with so far. So yeah, I'm just gonna walk through how to play the decks. So it's mostly gonna be a talking video, and then I'm gonna have a couple of gameplays from the event tonight for me, last night for when this video goes up. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. The giveaway that we're doing is still going on. There's about a week longer on it, so make sure to check the description if you have not done the giveaway already, and hopefully you can get some gold next week. All right, the first deck that we're going to be looking at is a kind of fun one. It can be kind of annoying for your opponent as well, and it's a Mewtwo and Weezing deck. And why it can be kind of annoying for them, if you don't already, is that there's this new supporter card called Budding Expeditioner, and it basically works like Koga for your Mew EX. So what it does is it retreats your Mew EX back into your hand, then you can just play them out again. So if they're damaged or anything like that, it full heals them. You do lose all the energy on them, but it brings them back to your hand. So what this deck is really doing is just giving you the opportunity to pull your cards out of the front line and put them back in over and over again. And you can start to chip away at the opponent's health with Weezing and Gas Leak ability. You can put Mew in and then pull them out, and yeah, it's just like creates like a cycle. Usually it's like longer games with this, but it's pretty funny. I've had people just like leave the game because they are just getting frustrated. They don't want to deal with it anymore. Also in this deck we have Kangaskhan with Leaf. I feel like Kangaskhan has become super strong. A lot of people have been using Druddigon, and it is beneficial with Druddigon's ability, but I think Kangaskhan is a lot more versatile and can go in a lot of other decks as long as you have like Leaf in that deck. So the main thing that's beneficial about Kangaskhan is you can just put that one energy on, and then as soon as you get a Leaf, you can retreat them out. You also don't mind losing your Kangaskhan. It's only 1 point. I mean, your goal is to try to save that. So yeah, that's the first deck. Let's head into the next one. All right, the second deck that we're going to be looking at has been one of my favorites so far, and it's kind of a revived Blaine deck. So we got a bunch of new fire cards that go along with Blaine in this update. They're just revamps of cards that was in the existing Blaine deck, but I think a lot of them work better than the previous versions, mostly being the new Ponyta and Rapidash. The Magmar is also good as well too. I think it just requires a specific play style. Usually I'm only using this Magmar to finish off a Pokemon later in the game. Sometimes I'll use it earlier on and then use a Leaf to get it out quickly. But yeah, mainly in this deck we're using our Ponyta and Rapidash line, and we're using Moltres to help build that up, as well as some of the other Pokemon in the background. I've been kind of tossing up back and forth if I like the old Ponyta or this Ponyta, but generally I think all you really need is to get 1 heads with this Ponyta, and it's going to make up and do more damage than the old Ponyta would. Usually you're only having Ponyta in like 1 or 2 turns, so if you hit 1 heads then you're good. If you don't hit, then you're maybe like 10-20 points behind than you would have been with the other Ponyta. I don't know, I've been kind of jumping back and forth. I'm liking this one now, and then I just definitely think that this new Mythical Island Rapidash is a lot better than the previous one. It's already doing the like base stat line of Rapidash, and then you have the potential to do 60 damage on top of that, which is just crazy. So if you hit the 60 coin flip and you put Blaine on that, that's 130 damage off one Rapidash attack, which can just KO a Pokemon like instantly. It can take out a Celebi because it has a weakness against fire. It's just crazy. It's so good. And all it requires is one more energy, which I don't think is that much of a sacrifice. Also in this line, we have the Larvesta Volcarona combo. So I mainly just have this in the deck because sometimes you'll start pecking away at their EX Pokemon or some Pokemon they have up front. And then when it gets weak, they'll retreat it back. The Volcarona can attack any Pokemon on their board. So it's helpful to have this just in case they're trying to like pull back their Pokemon. I've been going back and forth with it, but I do think that this is a good inclusion in the deck. And then the last Pokemon that we have in here is Mew. It's a little bit spicy, but I kind of like to have Mewtwo as a safety in this deck. And if they're playing a Mewtwo deck, or if they're playing a Arcazar deck, then it's a good counter to the Mewtwo or the Charizard. So I just kind of have it as a safety, but it's definitely not a card that I will put in against most decks unless we really need it. But yeah, other than that, we're really utilizing Leaf in this deck. I think positioning is very important with it. So you want to be able to get your Moltres out once you have enough fire energy. Also, you want to have Leaf for your Volcarona and your Magmar. Usually when they dump their fire energy, you want to get them out next turn. And it's just helpful to have Leaf and just be able to pull them out. We also have Blaine in here. That's being used on your Magmar and your Rapidash. But yeah, I've been having a lot of success with this deck. This has probably been my top performing deck. I think that's just because a lot of people are playing Celebi right now, and I think it's going to be great for the event as well. So yeah, let's head on to the next deck. The next deck that we're going to be looking at is an Exeggutor Serperior deck. And this is very similar to the Serperior Celebi deck that has been going around, but I just found it's a little bit more interesting. You do need to like think through your play lines a little bit more. And once you get the Exeggutor built up, it's a bit more consistent in general. So yeah, late game, this deck does really well. If you don't know, Exeggutor kind of has Alakazam's ability, just in grass type. So this attack does 20 more damage for each energy on your opponent's active Pokemon. So yeah, as you get later into the game, you're able to like one-shot a lot of their EX Pokemon that have 2 to 4 energy on them, and it just becomes a super powerful card. Another thing I like about it, Exeggutor only loses you 1 point as well. You can build up 2 of them. You only need to have 2 energy on each one with the Serperior, and you can move them in and out with cards like Leaf that can retreat easily. We're also using Erica to make sure they're not dying earlier in the game, or if you need an Erica later in the game, then that can be helpful as well too. We also have Dhelmise in here. Dhelmise is kind of a stand-in when you don't have your Exeggutor. Also, it's a great card to just put up if you get it early. It pairs really well as like a tank, but also can put out some damage and peck away. Something that I typically do as well, if I don't have my Serperior line ready, I'll kind of leave Execute in and keep doing damage until I have enough energy to attack my Exeggutor. You don't have to always evolve your Exeggutor right away, and that's just kind of like something to keep in mind. I also really love the art for the Exeggutor, so I've been trying to play this card. This is right up there with the Vaporeon art for me. Hope you enjoyed this deck. Let's head on to the next one. All right, the next deck that we're going to be looking at is a Golem deck. The new updated Golem is super powerful and super strong. Unfortunately, it's been a bit tricky to play him just because there's been so many grass energy decks going around with Celebi and Serperior. But besides that, this deck is super powerful. There are a few cards in here I've flexed in just because of the grass energy matchups, like Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. These are just good starting Pokemon that can help not take the weakness damage from the grass energy. But yeah, once you hit your Golem line with this deck, it basically just ends the game. If you haven't looked at him yet, he does 120 damage as opposed to 150 with the Genetic Apex version. And he also does minus 30 damage from attacks. So that's just crazy. He's not doing any damage to himself. The previous one was doing 50 damage to himself. I think the trade-off here with not having the affliction of 50 damage to himself is just insane. He's still doing 120 damage and he's protecting from 30 damage next turn. I think this card's just going to get better and better once the Celebi meta dies down a little. But yeah, some other things to note. I'm using the original Geodude. I don't really think the new Geodude is that good. He requires 2 energy on him, and that just usually sacrifices an attack from you. So we're just using the original Geodude. I do like the new Graveler. This one only requires 2 energy instead of 3, so that's a lot better. So you can actually attack with this Graveler instead of having to build it up a lot. And then you can just swoop in Golem with one of your Brocks, which we have down here, and attack immediately next turn. It's just a huge surprise, and it's a huge jump from 40 damage to 120 damage. And yeah, usually that combo is super good. You can use that 1-2 punch to take on the EX Pokemon. So another Pokemon we have in this deck is Marshadow. Marshadow is really good for a late game. He can come in and just do 100 damage. Usually you find yourself in the situation where you've put at least 1 attack on the Pokemon, and then he can come in and finish it off. And then other than that, we have Leaf in here. Leaf has been one of my favorite supporters. I've been putting her in most decks, I would say. But she works especially well in this deck just because we have Pokemon like Onix starting off, and they have very high retreat costs. So having Leaf in this deck just gives you a little bit more flexibility in where your cards are. So yeah, hope you enjoy this one. This one might be trickier to play in the event, but it's fun nonetheless. I really like playing the new Golem. Let's add into our final deck. All right, so this is our final deck called Psychic Flowers, and this has been the deck I have been enjoying the most. Florges is actually a super powerful, well, actually the whole Florges line is a super powerful set. I haven't seen like a lot of people playing them, but I think they're really good. We have Flabebe starting up, who puts their active Pokemon to sleep, which is just a good start to have. We have Floette coming in next, and they do 40 damage and heal 10 damage to their self. So it's a really good stat line. They are low HP, but usually you're not keeping Floette in too long. Sometimes you get in a tricky situation where they might go down, but if that's the case, you're usually building up another Pokemon. And then we have Florges, the stage 2 Pokemon. Florges is just amazing. Florges is 80 damage, only requires 2 energy. And the wording of this is actually a little confusing. I don't think it actually does what you think it would do. So I thought it was going to heal 20 from each of your Pokemon, but it heals 20 to each of your individual Pokemon. So if your other Pokemon on the bench are damaged, then they're going to heal 20 as well. So that's just a really good way to build up their health again. It's basically like a Butterfree, only you're doing 80 damage as well. And the 120 HP is really good. Also in this deck, we're using Emblem and Beheeyem, and Elgem's not pretty base stat line, but Beheeyem can be good early game. I've been noticing people have been playing a lot more decks that get Pokemon out. So usually when you get out Beheeyem early game, you're putting down 50 damage and sometimes even 70 damage, which is just crazy. I mean, you can start doing that damage your first attacking turn if you get first. So just putting 70 damage out that turn is insane. You do have to hit the 1-2 line with Emblem, but honestly, it does super well. And then finally, this deck has Mew in it. Most of the Pokemon in this deck don't require a lot of energy, so you're going to find yourself being able to fill up Mew quite easily. You can fill up that energy, and depending on what they're playing, you can throw in Mew and take out their big EX Pokemon with this. And then quickly looking through our items and supporters, we have 2 mythical slabs in here. This is just super good in any psychic deck that has a lot of Pokemon. I wouldn't recommend it in decks that only have a few Pokemon in it. I mean, it just does an amazing job either getting your Pokemon or help bringing them to the top of the deck. And if you hit this early game, you're just going to be able to draw on your Pokemon a lot easier. So it just makes hitting your stage 2 lines a lot more consistent and super powerful. And then we have a Budding Expeditioner. I typically don't use it this much in the deck, but it is good to have because Mew can lose you 2 points if you get in a sticky situation. So just having the Budding Expeditioner is very helpful to help pull you out of that. Most of your Pokemon are going to have energy on them already, so you don't mind having to reset and use energy in this deck. Generally, you're going to have the flexibility late game to add the energy back onto Mew with this deck. I've been enjoying this deck the most out of all of them so far. This has kind of been my favorite deck. You wouldn't really think it would be powerful, but it actually competes pretty well with some of the top end decks. And I think it's super strong and it's a lot of fun to play. Some decks you kind of just get like a feeling when you're playing them. This has a very fun feeling to it and it feels very fresh, very new. And yeah, so I am gonna have some gameplay after this. If you do wanna just see how the decks run, I'm probably not gonna have games for each deck because I don't want the video to be super long. But if you like just watching gameplays or you want to put something on the background, we'll have some gameplays coming up. But I hope you enjoyed these decks, and I hope you get to try them on the event and hopefully get through all your wins pretty quickly. I do like this type of event more with the 45 wins because you don't really have to get super competitive with your deck. You can just try out a bunch of things. I think it's a bit more fun than having to get 5 consecutive wins in a row and you're really using like the top of the meta decks. But I mean, that's just my personal opinion. I'm excited to play these decks and test out some others. Hope you have fun on the event. Ooh. But hopefully it won't be too long. We hit 2 Flabébés and our Floette. We have a Pokeball as well. And we're playing against a Blaine deck. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. Oh, a Mythic Slab as well. Got an Emblem. What are our draws? Nothing. Also, the good thing about the Florges line is that they're weak against metal, and literally no person in their right mind plays metal nowadays. Like, I can't think of the last time I played against someone with metal. I think it was like first week. You wish the flare effects stayed on the cards. Yeah, I know, me too. I also wish they showed on the showcases. Like, it's only the like flat ones that show on the showcase, which is kind of annoying to me. It's like I spent all this just for like a second, like a half a second. A little annoying if I do say so myself. All right, well, we're adding 30. And then we had 40. Just hoping they don't have the Rapidash. I mean, they would need to Rapidash Blaine us for the certain kill. Rapidash and get a heads on us for just the let's just hope they don't have it. We have Mew for their Charizard. Hopefully we draw Florges soon. Seems like they don't have the Rapidash. Don't draw it, please. Nice, they didn't draw it. Are they gonna retreat out? They retreat out. Do I Sabrina them? I feel like the only way I'm gonna take out this Charizard is with the Mew. What are they doing? I think they're deciding if I yeah, we just get rid of this. We don't want to risk a Rapidash coming in. They won't be able to attack us this turn. If they have Charizard, they're gonna do... What is his slash? Is it 60? I think it's 60. $60 next turn. But then we're just gonna come in with the Mew. We should be good. Goated Mew doing a Crimson Storm. Are they gonna be able to finesse this at all? I'm just like trying to think. think they're trying to think as well. You took a Charizard EX full health with a charge up Leggy Tug? Oh my god, that is so good. I'm not even like worrying about potion because I kind of want them to take me out. Actually, I mean, I can just retreat as well. Oh, we just Sabrina as well. I don't think they can do anything. They need to play 2 Pokemon down here. Do they have 2 Pokemon? Seems like they do not. They must see what's coming though. Dun, 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 dun. All I'm praying is that they let me finish. Please, please let me finish. Hey, what a homie. What a homie. We always love when they let me finish. Huh? Let's go. Let's go. W. I basically started this week like trying everything out, and I feel like I'm down to like, I don't know, like 7 decks or so that I still am like feeling work somewhat. This like sometimes works, it sometimes does not work. How does everyone have the Crown Mew? Everyone but me. I opened 150 packs and I didn't get it. Boo, boo. It's a fun one. I like it a lot. Mostly because it's hilarious. We got 2 Pokeballs. Mew. Can we hit a Koffing? We can. I guess we can do this. Usually I put the Koffing in first and then, or I mean the Wheezing in first, and then I'll put the Mew in after. We do have the Budding, but we also don't have any energy on the Mew. But I mean, we have our Kangaskhan and we don't have a Leaf, so maybe we... Oh, they're healing. It's weird they didn't put the energy on the Sigilyph. I'm not sure why. I guess I'll put this on the Mew. This will be a good counter for this. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. There's nothing more I love than a sugary beverage. We hit our Koga now, but our Mew's just gonna do so much better against the Mewtwo. Can we hit a double heads? Oh my... No, 2 tails again? What is this? This is catastrophically bad. I love when people play Mewtwo, they're just scared to play up against your Mew. It really embodies, the cards embody the dynamic so well. I don't know why they're waiting this long to put energy on this. Like, don't they want to draw? We would really love to hit a leaf, but I guess it's fine if we don't. I guess it's fine if we don't. Oh my god, do not do two tails. Okay, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Are they gonna side drive us? Do they know what will happen? Huh? What? What are they doing? Did they not know what's gonna happen? LOL. Now we get our leaf a little bit late. Oh, I guess we can put this Koffing in. We have no reason to take our Mew out. I mean, maybe we do actually, because... Yeah, maybe we do. We can do more damage with the Wheezing. What happens when we genome hack a genome hack? I don't know what they do against us. Ooh, we hit our second Wheezing. W. Mew, come here. We just always stay ahead of them here because we have the gas leak on them. Stinky. I mean, we are 2 less HP though. But, I mean 20. But we just win. You're going to bed? Alright, night, dude. Thanks for chilling. Yo, when's the next stream at? This is going to be my last stream for a while, but I will tune into yours. Oh, they're going to peace out. Soon? Nice. What did they even put in here? They're going to have to retreat this out. They can do 30 on us, but I don't know why we're prolonging this so much. Our second Mew. I mean, I'm just gonna Koga them. I don't think they see what's going on here. Just absolutely slamming them down. Their weakness as well. I mean, we're just gonna rotate in our other Weezing. It's so funny. This deck's hilarious. Did they see what's going on yet? Maybe they'll see soon. Oh, they got so close to getting a point, but unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. They're going to have all the energy in the world, but all the energy does not matter when you got a Koga. See ya. Are they gonna leave yet? Are they leaving yet? Are they leaving yet? Are they leaving yet? Dang, down to 10. Maybe we should have a way to, like, hit cards in the background. Are they... Most people leave. Like, I never have anyone stay this long. They kind of, like, see what's going on, and then they're like, okay, I guess I'll leave. We can just stay though. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's so funny. Everyone just always leaves. See ya. Oh no. Last game, last game, last game. Swear to God, on God. This is actually my last game though. Ready, no Celebi, because we're playing our Blaine deck. Let's see. Let's see if the prophecy is foretold. They need to add more deck space. I know. Why is there 15? It's such a random amount. Like, just give me 50. Wait, are we playing Celebi with our fire deck? No. No, 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 no. No way. I don't believe it. Is it? Oh! See ya. Can actually showcase it. Do I research here? I guess I will. No one's playing a red card anymore. People just don't play it. People just don't play the red card. I'll just hold on putting that in. We have the Sabrina and the Blaine as well. Just good set. Just a handsome, beautiful set of cards. Oh wait, I didn't switch my decks. I keep forgetting to not switch it on me. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Oh wait, we have ads, I'm gonna snooze it. Did they want to do that? I honestly don't even know if they want to do that, but they can. I don't even think we... I don't even think we switch back here, or... Boom. I can't even talk now. I'm just getting to the point of night where I'm just like cooked. See ya. Oh, they have the X speed? Do they have 2? Bruh. What are the odds they have 2 X speeds? Alright, please, please, please do not hit both. I mean, we have our other Ponyta as well, so I guess it's fine. Ooh. Do I put the Rapidash on here? Yeah, I guess so. And then I can Blaine actually too. Yeah, I might as well just do this. Let's put down some damage. Let's KO this. Does at least 90. Can we get the heads, please? Thank you. Let's go. W. One shot. We love one-shotting Celebis. Yeah, they're done. Dunzo. They won't let me finish. I know they won't. There's no world where they let me finish. Oh, they're looking for it. Yeah, buddy, I got a Sabrina. Yeah. L's in the chat. We're getting the weirdest draws. What the heck? Dude, I never get these draws. We get our Larvesta. Moltres, probably Leaf into Moltres next turn. Sometimes you don't need to use your Leaf for 2 retreats. 1 is good enough. They're leafing. They're mimicking. A very good mimic, honestly. See, Chatted, I feel like is good like 1 time, and then after that, I'm not sure. We hit the Ponyta. We have Rapidash in hand. Yeah, we're just gonna leaf. We have 2 leaves, so we might as well just get some momentum going. Kind of hoping we draw Blaine soon for this. I'm sure they're gonna be putting Dredagon in next. And then we can... We'll leave Moltres in a couple turns. I'm gonna put this on the Magmar. We need to build up. So it's a Greninja Pidgeot deck. Honestly, kind of sounds spicy. Kind of sounds spicy. Let's get some draws in. Our second Rapidash, a Blaine. Lovely. I'm gonna put this on the Moltres. And then let's roll. No. Man, our Moltres is not showing up for the team. We would like if the Moltres showed up for the team, though. Debating if we Heat Blast next turn. I feel like we gotta start getting some movement going. They have no water energy on deck. Why are they mimicking there? That was bad. Oh, I guess they did not have good draws. I guess that's a way to do it, right? Do I just blast them here? Larvesta. Do I blast them? I feel like I gotta blast them, right? Really don't need a ton of energy on our Pokemon. Kind of got everybody. I mean, we don't have the Larvesta of Volcarona in, so we can just one-shot this with a Magmar Blaine. I wonder who they attack. Oh. That's an interesting move, honestly. Hey, what did my Moltres do? What the heck? Rude. I mean, next turn we just win with Magmar. I don't think they can do anything. Oh, we got a pack recovered. W. Did they not have water energy in this deck, or are they just getting terrible draws? Let's see if they leave after the Sabrina. Oh wait, we can't... What am I thinking? We can't Blaine in Sabrina. What was I thinking? Yeah, I like the deck. It's pretty cool. Let's just start putting damage down. Nah, next turn I think we win. Dude, they just did not get any water. That's crazy. You can take me out, man. They're attacking my Magmar? Boosh. W. It's a cool deck. I feel like it needs a little finessing,